Now, I have stalled long enough. It is time to do the bed of death. This is my family. We're a handsome crowd. I have invited Paul Ruckheimer, the assistant of death, to come down and swing the sledgehammer. You may notice that he is large. He is strong.
Thanks, Craig.
Well, I didn't mean large like me. I meant big and large. Okay. This is the hardest part at my age. Okay. At this point, I am required by law and by the university attorney to issue the following warning. Do not, I repeat, do not try this at home. I am a trained professional. I did not start with 1,000 nails. I started with 1 nail, worked my way up to 10 nails, and now yeah. Doing this with 1 nail, that would be biology, right? I mean, if you take 1 nail and you park my 150 pounds on it, that's gonna make a hole. Wait, what are you laughing about now? That's rude. Okay. Okay, so it's not 150 pounds. Now, if I take a nail, a sharp nail, and push with 1 or 2 pounds, I'm going to make a hole. There's going to be blood. But if I take my weight, and let's, just to make the math easy, let's say it's 200. That, I wish it were. 200 pounds spread over 1,000 nails, what would each nail be pushing? Just math.
5 pounds.
Yeah, 1/5 of a pound. 1/5 of a pound. So that's not going to make a hole. So having a lot of nails is really a good thing. But that's not what's going to save my life. If I were to just lie down on the floor here and ask Paul to hit me with a sledgehammer, he'd do it. But again, it would be biology. There's something else that's going to save my life, hopefully. So let's, without further ado, let's do this. Whoa, too long. Okay, chest plate of death. It used to be the chest plate of death, but these days it's more like the tummy plate of death. I don't know.
And then you said vacuum down?
That would be the way I'd choose to do it. That way it goes out and hits you.
I can tell I'm left-handed, so I have to swing from over here.
Oh, get up here.
All right.
Wait, you have to get up on the table and swing.
I do?
Yeah. That's okay.
I've never done it.
Oh, you've never done it before?
I swung it once, but I stood on the ground.
Oh, just stand up and take a big swing. Scream.
Okay.
Do it your hardest. Okay.
If I miss, you'll have to teach your class.
Paul.
All right.
Paul, think about it. If you miss, you get my job. It is not good. Any questions? Any questions?
All right. There we go.
Anytime. All right. Let's give him a hand. Some explaining to do. Okay, let's talk about that. Which way do we want to stop that sledgehammer, quickly or slowly? With your clicker, tell me. Which way do we want to stop that sledgehammer, quickly or slowly? Oh, thank you, Paul. I'll get that. Okay, last call. Oh, quickly. Maybe I didn't ask the question correctly. Let me ask it a different way. Which way do I want to stop the sledgehammer? And remember, I understand Newton's third law. And Newton's third law says that if I put a big force on that sledgehammer to stop it quickly, what? It puts a big force on me to kill me. I want to stop that sledgehammer as slowly as possible. Which piece of equipment just saved my life? The cinder block of life, it should be called. Without that cinder block, the sledgehammer would stop almost instantly. It took time to crash through that cinder block. That cinder block was acting like a funny looking airbag. Imagine if you hit something with your Toyota and cinder blocks just started jumping out of the dashboard. That would be great, wouldn't it? Now, I have to tell you, this demo has not always gone well. 23 years ago, my first semester teaching, I was really worried about this demo. So I went to an older professor, Larry Kirkpatrick, and I said, Larry, how hard should they swing the sledgehammer? He said, oh, trust the physics. They can swing as hard as they want. You'll be fine. So I went down to my class. I asked a student to help me, a student that I knew from church. He was an older student, and I trusted him. His name was Ralph. And I said, Ralph, would you swing the sledgehammer? He said, sure, how hard? Hard as you want. I'll be fine. I forgot to notice that Ralph was a giant of a man. He took a great big roundhouse swing, and he came down with all of his mighty might, and he missed the center of the cinder block. He hit the edge. The professor just soared to death. Hit him with a rock. Hit him with a rock. So, there was one other time that it didn't go well. I was going to do a demo show for a charity, and my son wanted to lie on the bed of death. My wife said, no way, no how, not my firstborn baby. And we got in the car to go to the event. My wife was not going. We looked at each other and said, let's do it. And so I swung as hard as I could. I hit it just perfect. And my son, so excited to be alive, pushed himself up, did a high five with me, and I said, blood. Oh. He was so excited he'd pushed off the nails and put holes in his hands. And when we got home, we were in trouble. Okay. Now, we want to stop that sledgehammer as slowly as possible.